Don't play that song. That song get me in trouble.
Best sleep ever. We cuddled the whole time.
Hey. Hey. Hi, Raven. I think we got rAIdio pre-Commonwealth working correctly again. Yeah, that I had to shut down my whole computer to get started again. Could not get Vortex to admit that Fallout wasn't running because it was not running. Freaking crazy, man. It's alright. Low key. I don't hear anywhere near as much fighting over here this time. Nope, they're still here. Of course they are. It's baked into that save, isn't it? Give me just a second. Let's get the chat up correctly here so I can actually see what's going on. Be my own damn channel. There we go. Okay, and then we will make that not make any sounds because that would be bad. Hey y'all, I have returned, and with any luck, sorry for the flashing, avert your eyes. With any luck, things won't be anywhere near as messed up. I hope.
I don't mean no harm, she said with a smile. But I got right.
That wasn't the biggest warning sign that I need to go ahead and convert back to using Vortex again. I don't know what was.
They didn't stand a chance against us.
They didn't, Heather. Hey, Mo. How you doing? Ewok! Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. It's nice. I apologize for the trouble. I'm not sure what the heck happened, but we freeze-framed in that elevator, and that was about the end of that. And then the game was completely crashed, but Vortex kept insisting that it was actually there. So I restarted Vortex, tried a couple other things, and it didn't work. So much for playing a quick song and popping back in, but you know how that goes sometimes. Best laid plans often fall apart under pressure, so. Yeah, let's take a Deathclaw steak. Oh, nice shot, Bubbles. I don't prefer Vortex. I started using Vortex last November because I was having problems getting Vortex to even recognize that I was trying to mod Starfield. Or maybe it was last summer. But anyways, late last year. And I did it begrudgingly because I've been using Mod Organizer 2 for 6-7 years, you know. And unfortunately, while that worked out pretty well, like on a personal level for just playing, at least around that time, it hasn't been the greatest thing for streaming Starfield, you know, on Saturday and Sunday when I do it, and it's starting to give me problems with Sim Settlements 2 and Fallout 4. I'm stumbling over my words here, man. Yeah, MO2 wouldn't recognize Starfield. That was the problem. I'm sorry. So, and it was just giving me lots of problems, where even when I got it to recognize that I was trying to mod Starfield, it wasn't properly loading some or all of the mods, and there was just issues. It was bad. And I may have been running like the wrong version of Mod Organizer too. Like Ron insists that they've been pretty Starfield friendly for a while, so I'm sure it was user error. But whatever it was, I got frustrated enough to try Vortex. And at first I kind of liked it, but the thing that I've noticed most of all is that Vortex is bound and determined to get you to use its particular load order. And it will automatically do its thing, and even when I toggle the, you know, don't do that, I'm still not able to drag things around and put them in the order I want to put them into, in the same way that I am in Mod Organizer 2. And there is a couple of tricks that I figured out over the course of time to, you know, kind of like tell it only load this mod after this mod, that type of thing. Make a rule in Vortex speak. The problem with that is it'll actually move around a dozen mods to try to preserve its own idea, or Loot's idea, of what the load order should be. And Loot's a fine tool, but like Wikipedia or Chat GPT or anything else you could think of, Google all by itself, it doesn't know everything, and it isn't always right. So once I started adding more mods than just the Sim Settlements 2 basics, I've been having more and more instability. And as we saw tonight, it culminated in just a ridiculous amount of horseshit going on. And I don't mind the fun kind of horseshit. You know, gunners fighting raiders, fighting children of Addon. You know, while I'm on my way to a quest. That can be awesome grist for the old stream. And fun to play through. But, you know, really long loading times in that elevator, and hard crashing the way that we did when I was trying to get out of that elevator. Yeah, it's not ideal. So, I hope that answers that question. I'm going back to MO2. I've already done that. I've already converted back for the purposes of Starfield, but I didn't want to mess with my load order in... I didn't want to mess with the Fallout 4, because we got a good, you know, like 16 weeks worth of streams going on this character, or 8 weeks, something like that. And I didn't want to take the risk that I'd have to start all over, whereas in Starfield, it's really easy to go through the Unity and you know, play with no mods, play with all mods, whatever you want to do, you know, so I didn't have the same trepidation that I have with Fallout 4. But after tonight, I'm thinking I'm going to do that before next Wednesday, because I don't want to deal with this anymore. I want to be able to sort my mods the way I want to sort my mods. I don't mind taking some advice from Loot now and then, but that's not the way I would use Xedit to make a patch. So it's not the way I like to arrange my load order necessarily. If that makes any sense. Yeah, well, you know what? I mean, that's the fun of Fallout, though. I mean, that's part of, you know, people tune in, they want to see play Sim Settlements 2 and stuff, for sure. But, you know...
Another human! Come to rescue!
Most people who play modded Bethesda games understand that these type of things are part and parcel of the experience. Now, there's a whole nother group of people that play unmodded versions of Bethesda games, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But they don't usually tune into modded streams, you know. I find it's kind of like tattoos. Jesus. Get to talking, Bubbles. You're gonna get yourself killed. kind of like tattoos. People that use mods don't care if you don't use mods. But there's a certain group of people that don't use mods that have to come in and read you a dissertation about how bad it is to use mods. You know what I mean? So, we don't tend to cross over too much with the streams and channels that focus on unmodded playthroughs. There's just not a lot of mutual interest there, I guess. So when I watch you and you have a struggle with the mod or whatever, I just go, I know how that works. Been there. I hate having to use skim packs. Alright. Heather, you doing good? Alright. Let's go one more time to see if we can find out whether this radio station is going to have the equipment we need. Nothing wrong with that, Ewok. And you're obviously
only kill the weakest of us.
Awesome person.
It only makes us
Who's
stronger.
perfectly content to watch people play
If
modded
they
Fallout as
cannot
well.
kill one puny human, they are less than nothing.
It's all good. I like unmodded Fallout myself. In fact, I was just talking to Thorgan about this the other night. He was talking about making himself some vanilla saves that could be dropped into any load order for testing purposes. And I'm like, you just gotta take a long weekend and play the shit out of unmodded Fallout.
My warriors
What it takes.
are waiting for you.
Can't hide forever.
Oh, man. What do you do, jump off the balcony? Bro. You're killing me, bro. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to be killing you, otherwise this is going to be a super short trip into the old Trinity Plaza.
The game isn't over yet, Beauty.
I mean, it's almost over if we don't
Stupid.
change our evil ways, Heather. Still a Lego around here somewhere, though. I know it's a Lego that killed me the last 2 times I came into this
You
damn
should
place.
consider yourself stopped, Beauty.
I don't understand what this thing you call unmodded is. Vanilla? Ice cream? Right? You're not opposed to it. You just mod the living hell out of Skyrim. That is exactly correct. You know what I'm talking about. Whereas I don't have the knowledge to mod Skyrim anymore. I'm 10 plus years out of date for modding Skyrim. So if I play Skyrim, it's generally to play a KingGath mod. I just install those. Call it a freaking day. Every time I try to make a load order in Skyrim, I realize that there's probably 40 or 50 pages of information I need to really read through before I'm confident in how things are supposed to work and where things are supposed to go. And I don't have that knowledge. I have that in Fallout 4, and to a certain extent, I'm redeveloping it in Starfield. But I definitely do not have it in Skyrim anymore, which is fine. Because I don't think I've ever streamed Skyrim.
Pity. Someone there it would show up.
I'm nowhere near the fantasy enjoyer that I used to be, that's for sure. Something happened over the pandemic, and most of my love and appreciation for fantasy outside of the Elder Scrolls ran its course. I just went hard in the direction I've been in. My God. Did you clear like 12 feet? Are you a displacer beast now? What the hell, man?
Another win.
Great. Completely hosed. And I'm out of water. Oh, man. This room is something else, you guys. You know what I do have? I got Quantum. I got Quantum. And I'm properly hydrated and boosted. Somewhere around here is a Lego. We gotta find him. Because he's gonna put me to death the moment he gets a beat on me. I can feel it already.
Human, you fight almost as good as a super mutant. Maybe we will put you in the cage with Strong and Rex.
Cost more than a man can hold. Then let my
If you're so smart, why am I kicking your ass?
So if you see me
Is he up there, Heather?
looking rough with a neck that's heavy and the cheeks
It hurts. Oh.
your cap and
You gonna stream some Skyrim? Cool.
Now suffer for your arrogance.
not
I love watching a good Skyrim stream.
shave and a haircut.
And I may have a good reason to be loading up the old Skyrim anyway, so it's a good thing I'm going back to MO2 because I'd be double shit out of luck if I tried to mod Skyrim with Vortex, that's for sure. Oh my god.
Super mutant.
How would I even know if load got it, or what's it called, got it wrong on the load order front? There's no way I would even know. Of course, like I said, in general, probably not going to have a whole lot of mods on it anyway next time I play it, so. I want to see Ewoks stream some Skyrim. Ewok's always popping up whenever somebody has a question about Skyrim. Seems like he knows just about everything there is to know about that game. What do you think, Ewok? Someday, maybe? You gonna do that for the old Bubbles? Show us some Skyrim love.
And that's another
You had
one
to
for
strip your
TV.
load order? I think we're both gonna have to do that for our Fallout 4 soon enough. Probably me before you, because yours seems to jump back into place if you Fonzie it real good once or twice, you know, bang on it a couple of times. But that crash I just had was almost a deal breaker. I was like, well, I'm not gonna get upset or mad. It was fun seeing everybody, and if I can't get back on, I can't get back on, but I am definitely, after today, going to strip out my load order and put it up in, as close as possible anyway, into MO2, and then make a couple patches and see where I go from there. And if that kills my save, it kills my save. Because if Sim Settlements 2 isn't going to work correctly, and the game is going to crash like that, there's no point in having it going anyway, you know what I mean? Ewok says, me stream? Laugh. Yeah, the computer reboot sucks. That was harsh. And it wasn't like a total freeze up. You know, you have those, and that's, in a way, even harsher. When you got to hold the power button on your tower to shut your whole PC down because everything is locked. It wasn't that bad. But it was definitely still thinking that Fallout 4 was running, even though it was not. And so therefore it wouldn't start up Fallout 4 again from the crash. So Reboot fixed it, and while I was in there fixing it, I went ahead and loaded up the new version of Ronaldo Moon's mod. But I see he didn't come back, so that's fine. I'll tell him about it later. He was really hoping to hear a particular new song from the upgraded version of the mod in the stream tonight. So I know he was probably a little disappointed that the stream wasn't working correctly. Okay, we have cleared out everything here. Somehow, some way, we managed to get this guy killed, or Heather did anyway. Take that fragmentation grenade. Yep. We'll travel up the stairs here, ducking all the way.
What's that?
Oh my god, it's a brood. Gonna take a lot more shots than I have to give. Heather, you're up while I reload. Yeah, no, I went into the task manager and it wasn't
You
there.
don't scare me.
So whatever was going on, it was hung up in Vortex, I think. Vortex was just spinning like crazy and wouldn't stop. But that was the first thing I checked, was the task manager. It was like, you're not running Fallout 4. I even closed Steam down. And and it didn't stop it from doing whatever it was doing. So, and normally with Bethesda games, if you shut Steam down, it'll kill your game too. So. Unless you're in offline mode for some reason. Well, guys, it looks like we made it this far. Heather, what do you think? Do we dare take an elevator? Let's give it a shot. Yeah, no, I thought it was kaput too, Sneaky. I apologize for that. I was just explaining to folks how I'm going to switch over to Mod Organizer 2 again. Now that I got Starfield working in Mod Organizer 2 correctly, which I couldn't do late last year when I switched to try Vortex. And, no shade. I know the Vortex team works hard, and a lot of people use it and love it. But, it's not for me. I don't like the way it forces loot for load order. I like to drag and drop, move things around as I see fit kind of style. So yeah, no, it's not Stream Elements. It's through Streamlabs. And I could turn it off, but when I turned it off, you copy code into a chat window, basically. And then you set the chat window where you want, you set the transparency. So when I copied the code in there, I must have done something funky, because when I just hit the eyeball and turned it off in Streamlabs, it also refused to view Fallout 4 on the screen anymore. And I only got the picture back when I clicked on the eyeball again and showed the chat. So for now, we're going to leave it. But by the time I stream Fallout 4 again on Wednesday, this will all be different. We'll be alright in a minute, Sneaky Guy. We'll figure this shit out. Yeah, I've been using MO2 for 6 years, man. I was trying to say, the only reason why I was willing to give Vortex a try was because at the time, Mod Organizer 2 was not supporting Starfield. And I was wanting to play Shattered Space. And I needed a mod manager. I didn't need, but I wanted a mod manager. And I couldn't get it to work. And I did a little Googling around and reading around, and the overall opinion of Starfield the game was pretty intensely negative on the Mod Organizer Discord that I was on. Now, is that the opinion of everybody? No, but I went over and used Vortex, and it worked fine to get through Shattered Space.
Who's there?
But like I said, I've recently switched back to Mod Organizer 2 for that, because I'm more comfortable with it. And here we go, on the air. Okay, so I've recently switched back to Mod Organizer 2 for Starfield, and the only reason why I was holding out over here on the Fallout is because we got 8-10 weeks worth of streams with this one survival character and building up settlements and all that stuff. And even if I completely rebuild the load order and import the saves, you never know what's going to happen. And I might have to do the whole start over thing, which is nothing in Starfield, but is huge in Fallout 4. So I was trying to avoid it. I don't know about that. I mean, it's just what I happen to use. There's OBS, which I've used before, and it's fine. There's Streamlabs, which I use right now, and it's fine. There's the Stream Elements that you're talking about. I think that's another way to do it too. But, you know, it's a personal preference type deal. OBS is totally free. The Streamlabs desktop and pro version or whatever is, I don't know, $10-12 a month. So it just kind of depends. I like the more GUI interface for it because I don't want to mess around with OBS to get things to work, like multi-streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But Thorgan was saying that he was able to easily do it, and he could show me how in 5 minutes. So, you know, it might be a consideration as well. But I just pay by the month, so switching around isn't that big of a deal. But currently, my chat box, as it is copy-pasted into this particular browser window that is on my screen, is somehow also tied to my game settings in some way, because, like I said, when I hit the eyeball and turned it off after I came back, I couldn't display the game either. So. It wouldn't be a stream if there weren't some kind of technical deficiencies, right? I know you know what I mean, guys.
Ah, you are so weak. You're too stupid to win, beauty.
I really hate that too. Radio equipment. So there is some radio equipment that we can come over here in a quest and scavenge at the very least. Okay, good. That was part of the whole background of this particular stream. Things always go best when you're looking for one cooking oil, you know, or in this case, when you're looking for different locations in the Commonwealth that might make for a good radio station or have radio station equipment, like that on-air sign and this mixing desk. Very lore friendly, very nice. That we can pull out and borrow and use in our own mod. So, Heather, you're a badass. Don't ever change. Keep doing what you're doing. Boy, the weather out there tonight, huh, guys?
Bring it. We showed them.
Hit like a what now? Hit like a what now? You have these on-air signs. This is beautiful. This one's flashing even. Ooh. Oh shit. Hi. My friend. Please don't kill me. I'm just a human after all.
We played. We won.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think this wasn't a bust after all. I'm glad we persevered and saw this through to this portion at least. So now I know, and I can write down as I map out what assets I can find in the game without just digging through the CK blindly. Way more fun to do it in a stream. I knew they were in here somewhere. I didn't know if it was Trinity Plaza or if it was somewhere else. I know there's another radio station down closer to the glowing sea, so that was going to be a consideration, as well as headquarters, but we're not that far along in Sim Settlements 2, so I didn't want to go over there and mess with that. Those people. Larry Burns, welcome back, sir. It's good to see you. We have discovered that the radio assets we need for our mod are at least partially here. This is one location where we can find them, therefore they're in the creation kit. I don't know if I need all this kind of crap, but this microphone, this mixing desk, and the sign that flashes on air intermittently is definitely on my short list for things that I want, so. Should make him, there it is. Flashing sign. Should make it easier to dig the stuff out of the creation kit when I want to use it for my mods. So.
We are the future.
Are you though? Oh shit! But I was in bats, man. All right. Well, mission accomplished anyway. We know the assets are in this place. But if this puts me all the way back in that bed, we're gonna find something more interesting to do. And now that I've move the Lord Order around a little bit with a rule that probably moved 4 other things around. Oh no, this time it works. Of course it does. Okay, well, I don't know who Rex Goodman is. I do, actually, but I think I've discovered everything I need to know. And I've also discovered that getting my head kicked in by super mutants isn't the way I want to spend my Friday night. So, although I suppose we should definitely finish what we start. My goodness, these guys are tough. Even with Heather with me, they're tough. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, I feel you on that, Sneaky, but when I tried streaming a year or so ago, I had nobody in there, and I just did the same thing I'm doing now, narrate it, tell stories, all that kind of shit. The only difference is I was playing the music from the game because I didn't know enough to know that that was going to get me in trouble with YouTube. And then I got a warning message, so that put me off streaming for a while. But when I came back this time and started streaming, I don't know, 3 months ago or so, I just started doing it. I don't give a shit. I love having people here. I think it's awesome. I've made so many cool friends and found so many neat new streamers to watch. And I'd much rather watch streamers than television. People like yourself, Raven, Dorgan, Ghost Rider. You know, obviously I've always watched King Gath. Many a true nerd, but yeah. It is better to have an audience, I guess. Better to have people to interact with and chat with, for sure. 100%. But you gotta remember, I'm kind of an idiot, Sneaky, so I could have fun just talking to myself playing Fallout 4, especially if I'm playing Sim Settlements 2. Because I always have a character background, I always have a little bit of a role play going on. It's not always super serious, but it's definitely there, so. Yeah, you did, Raven. That was freaking awesome, by the way, and everybody was tuning in going, we're watching you while we eat dinner on the TV. That was great. I love seeing that. I had like 31 a couple weeks ago, but not, you know, like, oh, you know, just blew my mind. Like, normally it's 10, 12, 15, sometimes maybe 20, which is great, and I'm super grateful. But, I love it when I see people tune in. I want to see all of those 23 people subscribe to your channel. I didn't check back to see how much your subscribers went up. That'll be fun. Yeah, 14 is good, Sneaky. I mean, it's not where you were at before you took your break, but... yeah. I can't speak to that. I'm not judging you. You know, you're going to feel how you feel, man. I look at that stuff every once in a while when I get that report at the end of the month or whatever. But honestly, I'm far more stoked from streaming when I have a fun stream and everybody was all chatting, whether it's 3 or 4 people or 5 or 6 people or 10 people or, you know, like Raven the other day, 23, 24. Than I am about the stats. And that's probably short-sighted to me. I recognize that. And you're definitely not wrong. You know, Renfield tells me the same shit all the time. You got a multi-stream. He's not wrong. You know, so I started doing that, taking his advice on some things, but I fully intended to be streaming to 0 people or 1 person for all of this year. And the fact that I'm not blows my mind and makes me very, very grateful. So. Yeah, well, that's exactly funny as shit too, because that is exactly the quote that Renvale makes. Comparison is the thief of joy. Amen to that.
Who's there?
I'm here.
Sound, what is it? What's that?
You bastard. Oh, I'm not over the lip. No, we're not gonna shoot bubbles with that pipe rifle. I don't care how automatic it is. That's bad, and you're a bad person. Yeah, well, I mean, the word is funky because it's got connotations of all the other shit we have to do with our lives, right? Networking. But it really does come down to, that is the entire reason why I'm not streaming to 1 person right now. For real.
Humans, muties.
But also, honestly, just meeting really cool people and
Humans win again.
sharing in their streams and their mishaps and their misadventures and their brilliant adventures. You know, joining their discords, being a part of a team instead of not a team in a traditional sense, but more like a stream team for sharing our woes and also our conquests, I guess, and gnashing out our problems when we run into them. Yeah, well, I mean, for what you do with the mod reviews, that is almost completely understandable, because the scene for mod reviews, in my opinion, used to be a lot stronger, and it is not at maximum health right now. Entirely possible I'm missing somebody brilliant, but as far as I'm concerned, if I'm going to get Fallout 4 mod reviews, I just go to you. So I don't see any reason to go anywhere else at the moment, because people that I used to watch either aren't doing it anymore, or they're not doing it very often, so it just doesn't matter, you know? But you also stream, and, you know, I know you from Cat's channel, so I know you watch other streamers, you know, and that's the networking that I've been doing, because I don't worry too much about making videos. I'd rather make a mod than make, like a regular old video. Not that I have anything against them, I watch them every day, but I'm a lot more excited about making mods and stuff than I am about making that kind of content. Right this second, anyway. That could change, I guess. But I like the live streaming part. And I love the mod community. So my whole channel, if you read the channel description, if you ever get around to doing that, you'll see that it is entirely based around the idea that what I care about is the DIY modding scene and the people that make up that community for Bethesda games and other games. And I do play Dune and stuff, but for the most part, it's that old punk rock ideal of the DIY scene. So.
What the hell are you doing in there?
Quickly get us out of here!
More of my brothers will be here soon. They know a human is attacking.
Which, you know,
the
probably
tower.
limits my networking a little bit too, because a lot of people, that's not their focus. That's fine.
She clapped at Grandpa's wake last year.
I'll unlock the cage.
I'll unlock the cage.
Hurry! Strong says more super mutants are on their way. By the way, he's with me. Please, don't shoot him.
I've been shooting super mutants all night. I don't need to be shooting anymore if I can get away with it.
Follow Strong. He knows the best way down off of this cursed
Strong, do you think you can get us out of this
Go to
building
lift. Go fast,
without getting
human.
killed again? You think,
No
maybe?
green stuff here. Annoy.
I just love the social
That'll
aspect
be
of
a
it.
good fight.
You know, I spent
I've got your back.
a long time making music and doing that kind of thing, and while I'm not classically an extrovert or an introvert really, the social side of streaming is the best part to me. Talking to people in their chats, getting, oops, that's Strong. Sorry, Strong. You look like every other green skin. I apologize, man. Get him, Strong. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm in all the Discords I'm in, Raven. I think when you and I became friends on Discord, I noticed that we had 6 Discords or 7 Discords in common. I didn't look at them specifically, other than I know King Gas and all that. But, so, you know, clearly you feel pretty much the same way about, you know, the community aspect of these things. And, you know, sometimes you're going to watch, or you're going to be a big part of a Discord, and then that's going to fall off for a while. Things change, or the games you're focused on change. That's all normal.
Excellent.
Boom! I would have forgot that. That's so cool. Alright, good. Glad I got that. I'll take that turpentine too. I'll take that Radix, because why not? And now I'm carrying too much. Heather.
Hey.
I hope we don't get stuck in here.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey there.
Hey, partner.
Let's see what you have.
Take a look.
You're gonna have to take this shit from me because I cannot do it. 45. I might have use for that. I am a rifle character after all. Never going to have use for that. Probably never going to have use for that. Never know, but chances are good anyway. Not going to have much use for it. Boy, you can really take that, and that, and that, and that. Heather, I adore you. Have I told you that I adore you lately? You're the best. Okay. We're out of here, guys. You guys ready? All aboard, Heather. Are you going to take the teleporter? I think she might take the teleporter.
So that whole guilt of human kindness thing, that's from Macbeth. I thought I could
That's from Macbeth.
teach it to them. Strong here believes it is the secret to human power. So he wants us to help him find it.
Yeah, Sneaky. I get that.
From the barge.
And let's be honest, you and I both know I got a couple decades on you, so
Is such a weak
I've had a long time to deal with at least my worst toxic traits, as you call them. So I don't judge or expect people to be in the same place, and I don't blame you for your envy or even your anger when you know,
Let me embrace
somebody
sour adversity.
does something shitty to you. I don't blame you at all. I am not better because
Why
I
is it stopping?
try not to let myself succumb to those feelings anymore, but I think part of it is just getting older. You know what I mean? You ain't got to worry about that for a while. And you're dead. Hey.
Gonna find you soon, human!
Yeah. Well. There's no justice, my friend. Just gotta put in the work, and
You should consider yourself stopped.
one of these days, one of your shorts is gonna get big views like that, and it's just gonna launch you. I've seen it happen to a friend of mine from Fallout 76, where he went from 500 subscribers, barely monetized, to almost 10,000 overnight because of a couple shorts that went viral. It can happen to you, and I believe in you, and I think it's gonna for sure. All right, Sneaky. I don't want to get into bashing other content creators too much, but I hear you. I've never watched that guy, by the way, so I don't know anything about him. But I'll take your word for it, because I'm on Team Sneaky guys, so. You know what Rex needs?
I hear something.
Or Strong, he needs a minigun. Be a much more effective super mutant with a minigun. Thanks, Heather. This part of the quest is nuts. It was nuts the first time I did it when I was playing it on normal. It's nuts as hell on survival.
Why am I kicking your ass?
Not the least of which is because you start back over somewhere, God knows where, if you fail. Or you take a stray headshot anyway. I don't currently have a mod on that over penalizes me for getting shot in the head, but let's be honest, getting the shot in the head without that mod is still a pain in the ass on survival, so. But I like the idea that fights are fast and furious, that there's no fast travel in the game, that getting killed really does hurt most of the time.
If we get killed,
trying to get Rex's dumbass out of here. I am going to put a bullet right between his eyes.
Heather, if you get killed getting Rex out of here, you won't be around to put a bullet between his eyes, but you know. We good, Rex? Did we make it? I think we did. Holy crap. And we know where we can get radio stuff. For our radio mod. Why do you want to stop and talk here, by the way? This is a dangerous place.
Rex.
Many
My
thanks
dog
for that
eats
timely
gin.
rescue.
What the hell were you doing up there?
Up there?
I was attempting to teach those super mutants human culture, trying to civilize them. I thought if they could just experience the majesty of Shakespeare, it would change them forever. And who better to open their eyes to the wonders of the bard than
The
Rex
wonders
Goodwin,
of the bard?
foremost actor in the world today. Yes, well, in
Rexy's
any
Midnight
case,
Runners here.
I'm quite grateful. I'd like you to have this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think it's time I left this awful place. I'm returning to WRVR and resuming my career.
The other place where I was going to look to see if there was any radio crap that we could use in the mod. Hey.
Go find milk of human kindness with Strong.
Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant.
Why do you want to find this milk of human kindness?
Milk is secret to humans. Macbeth
Oh,
said
Rexy.
milk makes humans strong. Stronger than
I love
super
Macbeth.
mutants. Strong find milk. Drink milk. Make super mutants stronger than humans.
Okay. Well,
Yes, I'll honor my promise.
come along.
Strong travel with human.
I'm glad you got it
Human
out too, buddy.
Strong find milk of human kindness.
Focus on the good
Strong
stuff, though.
learn secret of human.
I know you can. And when you're on top of your game, nobody does it better, my friend. So the only people we're here to compete with is our damn selves in the end, I think. So. But I know plenty of coworkers and former coworkers who intend to disagree. They've been fixated on the same Monopoly game since we were all 8 years old, so I'm not too terribly impressed with their point of view most of the time. Oh, don't worry about it, Sneaky. I've known you for a long time. If you can't come in here and get something off your chest, what the hell kind of friend would I be, buddy? We are. We are. Even you. But none of us are holy either, so, you know, we can't always take it on the chin and turn the other cheek and have a completely enlightened Buddha-like attitude about things either. It's normal to be a human being. The only thing I say at the end of every stream that I do, Sneaky, and I don't know if you've ever seen the end of one of my streams, but I always say, you know, go forth and be creative and be curious, and try new things, and try to love each other a little bit more than you did the day before.
Messy, tasty.
Even when it sucks, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. Do your best. So, I try to live by it. I'm not always great at it. I fall on my face plenty. But I love you like a fat kid loves cake, so if you feel better from getting it off your chest, then mission freaking accomplished. Well, guys, what do you think? We should go over and talk to old Paul again and see if the mod's gonna work now.
Strong not like this place.
Strong, what do you think of killing your own kind if we have to? I guess that answered that question already when we were back at Training Tower, but... Well, I'll tell you the truth, Sneaky. It's more a message to myself than anybody else. A reminder, if you will. That was so Bubbles! You gonna bid me adieu? Sun's coming up and your eyes are closing fast, man. I don't blame you at all. Thank you so much for being here, Mo. You were awesome, my friend. And I will catch you again next time. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. No. 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 Another time, another place. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. I can't do it, chat. There's no way. We already know we're moving over to MO2. We already know that's probably going to cost us the save. No. Let's go back and see if we can make we can make sim settlements work correctly. Sorry for the swears. The swears? Did you swear, Raven? I'm a little bit of the California cowboy, Raven, so I have some funny euphemisms. Oh, they're funny to me anyway. And not all of them are received so warmly, so I thank you, because I didn't mean anything by it other than just as a pure expression of love. You know what I mean? I need to set a hotkey for hard saves. I know, it just kind of, it's almost like setting the bus up to know every destination. You know what I mean? It's like, it feels like cheating when I'm running my survival mode. But you're not wrong. For purposes of streaming, oh my god, it would make my life so much less complicated, you guys. But I do not currently have that set up. Maybe I'll build that in and we'll give it a try. You know, once I start playing with Mod Organizer too. But it is definitely not in there now. And normally, you know, if I was playing on my own, if I wasn't streaming like I am now, I'm not quite that distractible. I wouldn't run straight into a rocket launcher while I was talking to chat, because there wouldn't be any chat to talk to. Thanks, Ewok. I appreciate that. I hope you still believe me when I run, turn tail, and go the other way, because I don't feel like doing that whole thing again. I don't feel like hearing Strong and Rex Goodman all the way up to the top floor and then all the way down. It is the best part of that mission, but once in an evening is enough. No, you're not wrong, Raven. It is a small thing that I could have full control over for sure. And just because I put that in doesn't mean I have to add fast travel, for example. So this is Radio Free Commonwealth, sneaky guy, and it's 100%. It was done by Ronaldo Moon, our synthetic psalms. It was done. He writes the lyrics and comes up with the songs, and then he uses Suno Professional to generate the music. And trust me, we've had the big conversations about the whole AI thing. But it is unique and different enough, and he has gotten so good at prompting it. And he goes through 20, 30 iterations sometimes to get what he wants. So it's the best of the best. But he has extended 100% because he owns the royalties, because he has the professional version. He has extended 100% free to stream, free to use for any purposes, including making regular Fallout videos or whatever, to the Fallout community in perpetuity. So it is, yeah, it just came out last month. So it was the major impetus, him working on that mod and getting it out, was the major impetus to make me want to stream Fallout 4 again. Because, like I was explaining, I love Fallout 4, but it's hard to stream when you can't have the music. You know, when I'm playing by myself, I can have the music. But when you're streaming, you can't. So this fills that niche and fixes that problem very nicely. This Fallout 4 without the music is, you know, like a chicken trying to ride a bicycle. It just doesn't flow correctly. Goodbye, Trinity Tower. I don't want to say that I hate you, but honestly, I kind of hate you. Who can ace Sam? Let's run back over there. Now that we know where we can find the stuff. So this is the radio mod that Ron made, is just the songs. There's 100 songs and probably 25 jingles. Ron's not here right now, so he can't correct me, so I'm just going to pull those numbers completely out of my ass. But he is working on a bunch of new material for several post-apocalypse, post-war groups. And I'm going to play DJ and work on the quest mod side of it. He's going to work on the music side of it and help me with the quest mod side of it that I'm unfamiliar with or need some help with. And we're going to have a sister mod to this one. It's going to have a little quest. Hopefully I can get it to recognize if you have a couple of things installed, ignore it if you don't, so that we can have that kind of functionality. I first saw that with Heather Casdin and Monkey Spunk. Some brilliant modders, as you well know. Or Llama, anyway, for Heather Casdin, and Monkey Spunk for Bleachers and, oh god, FSH. I don't currently have it installed because I was trying to finish Sim Settlements, and it would have been a complete distraction to that.
The different raider groups are carving up content like Christmas turkey.
But anyway, both of their mods recognize when you have other mods installed. Some, not all, and have features that only come alive when you have those installed, and they're working together. So we want to figure out how that code works and use that as well for Heather and Sim Settlements too. But we needed some places in the Commonwealth for the radio DJ, played by moi, to send you off to gather up the equipment that he needs in order to record Marvin and the Mole Rats when they come back through town on their way back to the Capital Wasteland. So, yeah, that's the plan, man. Yeah, Llama did Heather and Willow for New Vegas. Exactly. And you got that in your New Vegas playthrough. Awesome. I love Willow. I'm way more Team Heather if you have to pick one or the other. But Willow is fantastic. Oh, I don't want to kill a scavenger. This is the problem with the way my screens are set up too. So all of my chat right now is on the screen to the right of me, and I'm sitting facing the screen to the left of me. And there's about, I don't know, 30 degrees of separation between the two. And so I'm not able to see them like I normally do, like almost one on top of the other. And I miss stuff normally, so I apologize, my friends. I almost killed a scavenger. That would have been terrible. Yeah, I was there when you were working on Dead Money, remember? We were talking about Dean Domino and how badass he is. Yeah, we're going to run back over here and see if old Stodge will talk to us correctly now. And this won't give away anything important from Sim Settlements 2. It's just a side quest, really, but... It has got me a little locked up, and I think the problem was what was going on earlier. Now that we've done a complete restart, and the radio mod's working correctly and everything else, we are probably okay. Cross your fingers. You had to kill Dean Domino. Well, it happens. Dean doesn't leave you a lot of choice in most outcomes. So. Yeah, I've never played Tale of Two Wastelands, so I don't know how that would work with Willow, but if you've never used Willow, I definitely recommend giving her a try. She's amazing. She's younger. She has a completely different personality than Heather. And, you know, a very different story. But she's adorable, and she's got lots of cool little side quests. Some of which, actually, if you take them very, very literally and apply them to Heather, are actually secret quests for Heather. One of the things that Willow loves in particular and asks you to collect for her in a group of 50, Heather will also take if you're at max affinity and give you a certain special key to a certain locked thing. So, little birdie told me, a little birdie that wasn't a raven this time. Might be something worth looking into if you ever get a chance to play Willow. Take note. Little Easter egg for the Willow lovers in the Heather mod. Oh, you got Christine out. Good. Yeah, I got a buddy that's streaming Tale of Two Wastelands from like midnight to 8 every night, 7 days a week right now. And he's killing it. But I don't have the mental overhead myself for all that, so right now. Working on Fallout mods and a Starfield mod, a small one. So adding another Bethesda game to the mix for anything other than just an hour here or there, fun enjoyment purposes, is not something I can schedule right now. But one of these days I am going to play Tale of Two Wastelands. If it kills me, and it probably will. Hey Bats! Good to see ya! Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate that. We had a disaster earlier, but we're back from the disaster and we're rolling right along. Now we're back over here to see an extremely grouchy ghoul about a problem he's having, whether or not he wants to trust the old Bubbles. Plotapalooza. So tell me about this, Raven, if you will. I would love to hear more because I have never done that contest, and I don't know where to start. Like, is there a Discord for people that work on that and are willing to share their expertise?
Hey.
Okay, that's far enough. Throw your weapon on the ground. Let's see those hands in the air.
Don't be like that. It's everything we could have hoped for.
Okay, that's far enough.
Yeah, we're definitely switching back to Mod Organizer 2 before we play Fallout again on the stream. That is a must, I think. Something is deeply, deeply wrong. Kat has a great time doing just regular Fallout 3, though. I'm sure she'd love Tale of Two Wastelands, too, but it is a lot. It looks like a lot, anyway. If you're not super familiar with modding both Fallout 3 and New Vegas. And I recognize they all use basically the same engine, but the difference between knowing what are the right mods to use for various things in Skyrim and Fallout 4 is years of experience for some people. So, not always perfectly transferable, I guess, is my point. Here's a new Ronaldo Moon song for you. Brings moonlight and bottles to every small town. Folks say he drinks coffee from meteor. What is this? And when cattle float by, he just round.
That was Miss Lindy by Larry and the Lamplighters. What a tune, huh? Always gets me tapping my foot. You know, folks, last week I heard about a group of settlers rebuilding an old drive-in theater out by Starlight. Can you imagine? Watching old pre-war movies under the stars.
What in the hell is this? This is great. We got a DJ talking about my settlement. I freaking love that. No, don't do that. None of your copyright music. Thank you very much. Oh my god, so he is over there by Heather's bunker, Raven? I think that's the perfect way to end our stream, is to at least get this thing started. Hopefully it works correctly. Because I have not had a chance to play it yet, personally. But back to Radio Free Commonwealth, because I don't know what the hell's going on with that signal. Is that Mystic's radio station? The one with the DJ? Nice. I take it there's copyright strikeable music on there, though. Because that song sounded terribly familiar in a way that doesn't remind me of Fallout. That must be one of the prerequisites that I installed to make your Overland settlement work. Cool. Right on, right on. To check out the radio station in more depth when I'm not streaming.
Handy and Annie, they're always in queue. They cook, they clean, they patch up too. With buzzsaw charm and lazy grapes, they'll keep your home a perfect place. Trust drop code.
You don't think so? You've streamed it and not got a nasty gram from YouTube? Mr. Lothar dropping in for the sleep lurk. I appreciate you, bud. Good to see your lovely icon. I was going to say face, but if that's your face, it's really, really small and far away. So wave and sleep well, my friend. We are running over here to talk to Clark. I love Clark because he's got one of the best voice actors in the business. I can't wait to see what kind of trouble he's going to get into, and I'm going to be honest, I can't wait to see if he says my line about synth trees. As soon as King Gath said, hey, putting out the call for some more one-off lines for Mr. Wes Johnson to say in the background when you're not doing more important things. So give me some conspiracy theories in universe for Fallout. The first thing that jumped into my brain was, what if all the trees were synthetic too, man? Sounds like a conspiracy theory to me.
The floor is government property. Don't sit, don't dance, don't breathe, don't chew. The windows spy, the soap reports, and the toaster just...
The scent trees is my line. I don't know if it's in there or not. You know, I threw another $10 on the pile and put the line up, and I know he said something about scent trees because I was watching it while I was actually out driving. I was working. But whether it got into the mod or not, I don't know. But if it did, it did. There was a lot of good ones that were thrown out there by the community during the recording of that. That was a great, great stream. To watch the eggs get scrambled, as it were, and the cake get baked live and in person. So much fun. Oh, you haven't streamed it. I saw you doing part of it, and maybe it was you had to back out of it because it wasn't working correctly. Well, either way, we're over here. Says right close to where Clark can be found, so apparently he's got his own little conspiracy theory radio station too, which is just freaking adorable. A name on its son. Yeah, what is he living in one of these crypts? What is going on with this? Oh, okay, we got like a bunker here. All right. Oh, you haven't streamed Mystic's radio station. I was going to say, I know I saw you doing the whole Clark thing, so parts of it anyway. You were on the spaceship, fighting, stuff and stuff. He's got a mailbox. How great is that?
Bees, honey, it's vomit. Vomit, they're vomiting, and we eat the vomit? Oh, there's something
That was one of the random lines.
Oh.
Say something about bees, Wes.
Contact today. Show no fear. Assert dominance. Hey, just so you know, I am dangerous. Lethal even. I'm heavily armed, paranoid, and probably very skilled at hand-to-hand combat. So, let's not have this too violent, yeah? Anyway, what are you here for? You got business, or you just snooping?
I'm bowing to the master right now. Bow, bow. That was brilliantly acted, sir. Who are you?
Who are you?
Who am I? Well, that depends on who's asking, doesn't it?
It does kind of.
Anyone when you
That's
think
fair.
about it. Why don't we just go with Bob? Hi, I'm Bob.
Yeah, I can put on the bob too. Hello. Good afternoon. Beautiful weather we're having here today, isn't it? All right, you take care now. That's what I call putting on the bob. And this bunker is?
And this bunker is...
You like it? Built it myself, mostly. Impressive, right? Reinforced walls.
It's a bunker in a graveyard, bro.
2 escape tunnels and a dehumidified snack vault, which I locked myself in once for 3 whole days. Anyway, it's all mine. Cozy, secure, and nobody can track me here. Unless I tell them where I am, which I've been known to do.
Well, you know what? I just came here for the music.
I came here for the music.
The music.
Magnolia.
Oh, that would make sense. So you
Lazy
heard my
voice
message?
finder. To the rescue.
Did you bring me my smokes?
I'm glad I only had 3 vodka sodas. I didn't have a vodka soda, Sneaky. What the fuck, man? Slide one over this way, my friend. Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Sure. Here you go.
I gave him some smokes and he gave me a magazine. +5 damage with the alien blaster. I gotta give that one to Heather.
Just became
gave her
my
the
new
blaster.
favorite person. Here, for your troubles. Now,
Appreciate
about that music. Spooky, warbly nonsense, if you ask me. And it started playing on random frequencies about, 2 weeks ago. Now, I thought it was just some wasteland weirdo, you know, broadcasting from a toilet or something. But then people started vanishing. Not dying, just vanishing. And when I'd ask folks about it, nothing.
Hot red wine, Smirnoff orange creamsicle, vodka soda.
No one.
And I'm over here drinking my
like they never existed.
youngest's Gamer Sups pineapple punch flavor or some crap. I don't know. I'm a little jealous, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling a little bit jealous right now of the much better beverages that you are clearly having. Warm wine or not, it's got to be better than this Gamer Sub stuff. Oh shit, there it goes. I'm never gonna get sponsored by Gamer Subs now. Bubbles, you're a clown. You don't know how to do this streaming thing at all. Please go on.
Please, go on.
But I did remember. And I made the connection. The music. It's got to be what's responsible. So I said to myself, Clark. I said, that's my name. By the way,
now they're throwing
not
up
Bob.
icons of their drinks and shit.
Clark.
Damn.
You have
all right,
to do
I see
something.
how it is. I see how
Because
it
if
is.
you don't, who will? Anyway, that's when I got this idea to hire someone else. Have them look into this instead of me. Preferably someone with lots of guns and poor judgment.
Lots of guns and poor judgment.
You?
That's me. Well, it's Fallout me. Anyway. Yeah, man, I'll help if I can.
I'll help if I can.
Then get ready to peer down the rabbit hole, my friend.
I'm a
You and
superhero. I do this for a living.
In this together now. So I've put together a list of people who've gone missing, compared notes, looked for patterns, and guess what? They all had one thing in common. Pip-Boys. Each of them had a Pip-Boy. At first I thought, Vault-Tec. Ha, they're behind this. Then I remembered. They've been gone for like, 200 years, so yeah, probably not them.
Well, you know, you never know. Vault-Tec is pretty fucked up.
Vault-Tec.
Anyway, I reached out to an old pal, Arlen. He's helped me out before. Saved my skin, literally. He knows Pip Boys. He's got like
Tomorrow at work will be
crate of 'em.
interesting.
I think Arlen can help us get to the bottom.
Let's hope not. You know,
Find out who's
let's hope
responsible.
you wake up just feeling like
Only
sunshine and
I've
rainbows.
not heard back from him. Oh no! Last I knew, he was out somewhere near Bunker Hill. Take.
Nobody wants a
this
warm wine
apology.
hangover. That's
It's got a message from him.
it's all bad.
Password protected. Don't play it. Seriously. Don't. Find Arlen. Give him that tape. If anyone can help us crack open this mystery, it's him. Well, what are you waiting for? Come on. Move. I'm working with amateurs here.
Can I sleep on your couch? No. You don't have a bed, of course, because you're a... Wait, can I? No, it's not sleepable. I can sleep on that one.
Go.
Slept so
Find
well.
Arlen already. Unless
I'll be there when
Warm wine hangover. I can't wait. Right? Yeah. No. Don't have that. Make sure that you drink a glass of water before you lay down. Maybe a couple ibuprofen. I don't know. Just throwing at it. Spitballing here. Just spitballing. Random shots in the air. You know how it goes.
So sing this song and scrub with care. He's patient.
You know, here's the thing, too. I think definitely when I reinstall Fallout 4 to Mod Organizer 2, I'm definitely going to go back to the earlier version of Fallout 4, because then I can use the load accelerator and a whole bunch of other things to make these ridiculous loading times a lot shorter. That would also be much more streamer friendly. Alright, so we need to find this guy, Arlen?
I like cemeteries. You can sit and talk to the person you lost.
Mama fainted, nurse took flight, and the preacher said, boy, that ain't right. Daddy lit up like a faulty fuse, said that ain't mine, must be calmly new.
Another new Ron song. Poor Ron. Wasn't even here to see it.
It's just misread. I was born.
I miss every shot I take.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, fuck is right. There's a death claw. No. Putting some distance between you and me, sir. Persistent. I get you.
Tried to poke my eye with the measuring clock, but I blinked once slow and the lights went dark. Now the teacher draws breath in Morse code mark. With a third eye swaddled in.
He's still fast. He's still fast and I'm not. He's still fast and I'm not.
Said, Daddy, it's the power play.
Booyakasha! Ghouls 2? What is this, a damn convention of weird monsters all clustered together? Mole rats, ghouls, and death claws. And over in the other place we had gunners, raiders, and children of Addon. Who needs mods? You can just, like, mess things up yourself and have a hell of a time, right? Well, I did kind of run away, Raven. I ran away around a barrier that the Deathclaw couldn't naturally jump over for some reason, which allowed me the ability to get a couple pot shots off while I let my friend Heather bring up the rear, kind of kited him until he was dead. Because if he would have laid one claw on me, I'd have been all the way back to whatever bed I was in before we, well, I think over there at Clark's. So not too bad, but still. You don't want to do that. Enough of that for one night. I don't mind a kill counter stream, don't get me wrong. It can be funny as hell to have a, you know, kill counter on screen or not type thing going on. But, there's enough other weirdness going on with my save right now that, I would prefer not to die to every Tom, Dick, and Deathclaw that happens by. Look at this, a Minuteman in power armor. I do declare. Look at you, sir. Wow, you got power armor paints and everything. I love you in What Army 2. What a fantastic mod. Yeah, there are some vivid textures in this, but my textures are all done. I sent Raven the link. It's a Lively Monster put together a guide for doing a complete texture swap in the game's files itself. So I don't have to run them as a mod. And oftentimes what I'll do, especially if I'm using MO2 and I can change my load order the way I want to change it, is I'll run some other textures over the top of this and make things like trash piles and armor from raiders and super mutants and stuff pop a lot more than they do. But the base of this is vivid textures, for sure. Nice. Nothing wrong with that. Oh god, not another Deathclaw. It's like a damn convention of Deathclaws around here lately. Heather, do not stand around where the Deathclaw is. She did. She totally stood around where the Deathclaw was. What is it with all the damn Deathclaws? Sabernax is terrific to lay over the top of this particular pack by the Lively Monster. So. Because some things in vivid textures look fantastic, like this. Generally speaking, anyway. And some things are still pretty low quality, like the trash piles and stuff, the decals. Oh my goodness gracious. Talk about having to use the environment to our advantage. Woo. How you doing, Heather? You alright? No more scars? Alright. Moving on. Yeah, I've noticed you use some greenery mods. I used to run those all the time, but I've just gotten away from it over the years. Like I generally say nowadays, I went from 500-something mods to 369 mods to 65 mods now. And I'm not shy about adding back another 40 or so, but I don't think I'm ever going to go back up to running 300 or 400 again at one time. I like a tight, focused playthrough, and it keeps me playing the game for fun or streaming more often than I'm modding it, which are creating and working on a load order anyway. Not the modding part. The modding part's great, but the tweaking on my load order thing during the pandemic became almost a mental health crutch. And for me personally, it's not good for my mental health to spend 190 hours creating a load order and testing it, and 15 hours playing it, and then uninstalling everything and installing Starfield and then doing it all over again. You know what I mean? I'd rather spend 15 hours putting together the load order and 190 hours playing it. Thank you very much. But your miles may vary. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Probably just bubble damage. Heather, you're welcome to jump in on this whenever you feel like it. Thank you. Thank you. Take those 10mm. Well, I mean, it just depends, right? You know, I know a couple of people that have put together a lot, 1,100, 1,200 mods and run smooth as butter.
Look, I'm telling you, it's the
You know, a lot of it comes down to how you construct that load order, which, BA2s you merge, which ones you don't, which ones you're just using textures from, there's a bunch of different things, but I mean, you're not wrong. Generally speaking, for the average user, the more mods you have, the shittier your experience is going to be for sure. What's going on here?
What's going? Nothing.
Screwed you too, huh? Well, tough shit. He's mine. And I don't need VATS to heat you from here.
But you've got VATS, okay? You just haven't set it up right.
I did set it up right. It doesn't fucking work.
Look, just go into settings.
Don't push me, asshole.
Hey, do you want to be a hotshot, badass merc or a wannabe huffing jet for the rest of your life? Trust me, it's real simple. Just go into settings. You can handle that, right?
Ah, God damn it. Okay, now what?
Just go all the way down and hit the last option. All the way down. There you go.
Okay. So, nothing's...
Wait. Processing firmware updates. Done. Commencing pacification.
What the... Damn you!
Hit the shower. Thank you.
Oh, shit.
We taking a break?
Are we taking a break?
Whew. So, seeing as you're a lot more civil than our friend there, I'm gonna assume you're not here for a refund. Take it that's real Pip-Boy you got there?
That's right.
Well, you certainly don't see many of those up here. And don't get me wrong, an actual, factual Pip-Boy with all the VATS and whistles is definitely not something you want around the wrist of every Joe Meathead out there. But no harm in selling them a Pip toy that makes them think they can hit a charging Yao.
That's where you got the Pip toy from.
Especially
oh my
one with
God.
a built-in signal to fry rival products like that Mr. Gutsy over there. Well, no harm unless they survive and come knocking anyway.
Where did you get that vault suit?
Oh, this? Vault 81. Born, bred, and banished. Although, right now the suit's just to help sell the story that I found these so-called Pip-Boys in a vault. Which, I did.
So, why come out here?
So why come out here?
Let's just say I didn't like being overseen. Much easier to put your right foot forward in a place like this.
Oh, man. Look at you.
Sounds like a harebrained scheme.
Don't tell me you've never pushed the boat out for a few caps. I mean, half these guys just want to level the playing field because their
Push the
buddies got
boat
whacked
out for
by
a few
someone
caps.
with
I
a
love it.
Pip-Boy tearing up the Commonwealth. So, whoever this person is, I hope they know I'm doing them a favor next time these bozos waltz out into the open like they're in a Cooper Howard flick. Although, there are plenty of nice, normal
Cooper Howard
settlers who
flick,
are
I love it.
happy with their Pip toy, just listening to Travis and playing Red Menace. And the name's Arlen, by the way. So, where'd you get yours? Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. You're not itching to melt a hole into my face, and that's good enough for me. So, what can I do for you?
Just like Jake, he asks and then he doesn't really want to know. That's interesting. Here's a holotape that I happen to have.
Here's a holotape I happen to have.
What's this? Clark sent you out to get me, huh? Crazy coot. What, he can't wait a couple of days? I mean, you know what it's like. Quest tab's full of crap, right? So, let's see, what is it this time? People with Pip-Boys going missing. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a new one. Did he tell you about the time he worked out the Institute only abducted people with fingers? Took one look at Johnny No Hands and realized he's still around, and bam! Case closed.
Oh my god, it is Torin. Ravenswift, you just made my day. That's our Torin! Otto, what's up? Great to see you, Otto. I haven't seen you in a while. That's awesome. How you been?
Brain freeze, huh?
Yeah, I had a brain freeze.
Gotta lay off the ice cream.
Don't worry about it, Arlen. We'll get there in a second.
What do you know about him?
Look, I know a Wastelander who's got their head screwed on when I see one, so I'll level with you. The guy's a crackpot, in case you haven't realized already. I mean, you won't believe how many clothes hangers I've sold to this guy to keep out the Satan thought suckers. But that's the point. He'll pay a boatload for any old junk that proves his theories, even if they don't. And if he's brought in an extra pair of hands, it means he's really gone down the mole rat hole on this one. So trust me, let him convince himself he's on to the next big thing, and it's the easiest caps you'll ever make.
And that doesn't bother you?
That doesn't bother you?
Hey, whoa, easy with the moral compass. Look, trust me, we're doing him a favor.
Aww.
First time I met him,
well, I'm happy to see you, Otto. It's lovely to see your little icon.
To find out if a bloatfly was piloting it. This way, he stays nice and safe.
And I hope you have a better evening
Sends us out to find
or
proof
day.
of alien life or whatever, and we bring back a squashed rad roach for him to pry.
Big hugs and smiles
Simple,
from the old bubble
right?
cap.
So, how about we get moving? That wasn't the only trigger jockey trying to boost their headshots, so probably not a good idea to stick around.
Okay, well, I guess that settles that then. So we've got ourselves a new companion that, if I don't miss my guess, is going to over and over again say, are we taking a break? Are we taking a break? Are we taking a break? The Boston Mayoral Shelter bathroom key? Well, why do we have that, Arlen? What's going on, buddy? Sending out to you the smooth sounds of radio-free wasteland. Oh God, the long-ass saves into the Commonwealth. I miss you like an old friend. He used to be a lot worse, but it's still pretty bad. It kind of makes you appreciate, you know, the newer Bethesda games like Starfield with the much, much, much shorter loading screens. And are we going to load? No one will ever beat Three Dog? I don't disagree, my friend, but kind of the ultimate purpose of tonight's stream is we were looking around for radio, DJ, recording equipment for a mod that I'm working on. So I'm going to play a DJ, and he's going to be a lot more like Wolfman Jack, that type of thing, than Three Dog. But I'm not trying to compete with him. I'm just trying to introduce y'all to some kick-ass new Wasteland bands that have come up after the bomb spell. And maybe tie that into Sim Settlements with a little Heather Casdin sprinkled in. Hell, we'll be on our way in no time.
Hey! That's the guy! You think
really? You would fucking pay for that, I know. I'm gonna pay for that. What's that?
He whispers sweetly to empty space, but he's seeing her face. Mr. Maxwell.
Fucking riddance.
No one sees her, but she lights up his life. Maybe she's real or just in his head, but he dances with her and he's happily wed.
All right, everybody cool? Is everybody cool? My God, you have a lot of friends, buddy. Let's get the hell out of here before they unstoppable come over here. Too late. That is a dead end, Bubbles.
A dame so dazzling made of pure moonlight. Or maybe Maxwell lost his mind, but no finer woman he'll ever find.
We played, we won.
That's right. We played, we won. Because I've about had enough with these crazy crossfire calamities that we've been running into over here in the wasteland tonight. Holy cow. It's been nuts. Yeah, Ron and I are working on a mod, and we're just in the planning and conception phases, although most of the songs have been done already, and you've been hearing them the last couple streams at the beginning of my streams. The Marvin and the Mole Rats tune about Your Next Slaver, the song that we heard tonight from Flamenco Frank, which was the song about Let the Ghouls Sing. A bunch of contemporary or made in the last XYZ span of time musicians from around the wasteland. Flamenco Frank is from Freeside and used to be a follower of the Apocalypse. Marvin and the Mole Rats are kind of a local band here in the Commonwealth. And then the other one, oh God, the Switchblades. I wish Ron was here. The Switchblades are the band that does the Your Next Slaver song. They're the ones from the Capital Wasteland who took issue with Paradise Falls and turned from Raider to Avenging Angels and basically go after the worst kinds of raiders and take them down. And they travel around the wasteland. They passed through the Commonwealth a year or so back, canon-wise in the story, and met the DJ of the mod. But now the DJ's fallen on hard times, and he needs some gear, and he needs to get back up and running. There's going to be, quest involving getting a guitar back from a group of raiders for Marvin. There's going to be some other types of quests, so it's going to be cool. It's going to be a new rAIdio mod, but it's also going to have a little bit of a quest thing tied to it. Obviously, nowhere near the scope and scale of your sim settlements or that type of thing, but yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a minute, but we're scoping it out right now. We're getting the concept put into place and stuff. So tonight, for the fun of it, we were looking around for radio station assets, and we found them. They had everything that we need over there at Trinity Tower. So those assets can be pulled straight out of the creation kit and repurposed for what we want to do. Where were we, Arlen? Oh, we got to return to Clark. Okay, fair enough. Ron, by the way, welcome back. Your mod works just fine now. So that is working correctly. And we have actually heard in the last hour or so a couple of brand new radio-free Commonwealth songs from the new update. So everything is coming along swimmingly. Unfortunately, my save is still having the time of its life at my expense because I think we were attacked by 3 or 4 Deathclaws tonight, total. 2 on the way over here from the last checkpoint. So this is all getting transferred over to MO2 and we'll let the chips fall where they may. But we're definitely going back to the old school because the new school just isn't working for the old Bubble Cat. No, this will be a different radio mod, but same mod author. That's Ron there in the chat. AISIO666. A temporary name for him, I'm sure. But yeah, Ron and I are working on it together. Oh, you've been here for a while and I just missed it? I'm sorry, bud. I am not set up in my current position right now because I got everything back up as quick as I could, and I didn't get the screens organized correctly. So my chat is way on the far side of my right-hand screen, which has led to some hilarious, like, walking straight into bullshit moments, as you've seen. And missing chat, I guess, is a feature of that. I apologize. Yeah, this is going to be a radio drama, but there's going to be some interactive elements, too. Some quests you can do to help this guy get set back up. We don't have a name for the radio DJ yet. I'm sure we'll come up with something. But, I'm going to do a bunch of the writing for it and a bunch of the grunt work in the CK. And Ron's doing all the music and some of the writing for it. And I'm sure going to slap my hand and correct me and help me out when I flounder in the CK. So it'll be fun. But in the meantime, Radio Free Commonwealth is there for you. And it is absolutely copyright and YouTube drama free for streamers and Fallout creators. So, pipe dreams of story mods aside, that is here today, and we're on version 1.3 now. So, super kick-ass. Over 100 songs, probably 20, 25 jingles. Gouge out right now. And the truly crazy part about all of this is, I don't know how to break it to you, Ron, but your satirical lyrics and your funny stuff isn't that much different from Fallout 4 in general anyway, so it just works. Just works, baby. You saw me walk into the rocket? And Ravenswift, my God, I'm butchering Raven's name tonight. Ravenswift said she said a curse word, but I didn't see that. I missed the curse word, and all I got was the alert from Raven that she said a curse word. So.
Hi, you're back. Oh, and you found Arlen. Great.
Clark!
That's because of the warm wine, Raven.
Thought suckers haven't sucked you out yet. So what's the deal with these Pip Boys? Thought you were trying to prove that thing about Nuka-Cola all being one giant organism?
Yeah, still working that angle. But listen, we have a new emergency on our hands.
Nuka-Cola is just one giant organism, you guys.
Scanning for radio anomalies, huh? When I noticed Gwen hadn't come by today. She always comes by.
What?
What are you talking about?
Gwen, fisherwoman, 5'8", brown eyes, enjoys light jazz, always punctual with her deliveries, and she has a
enjoys light jazz.
Oh, connect the dots. She's gone missing. Must have listened to the music just like the others. Oh, it's the only explanation. That I forgot to make my weekly order of fish. Oh, look, take this. It's a tracker. Forces nearby Pip Boys to ping. Go.
I had a little guerrilla theater project when I was younger called Radio Free Vaudeville, shortened to Radio Fraudville. Love that name. Mostly dark comedy stuff. Nice, Otto.
She's gone.
Or we could just, see if she's on the boat.
Hey, anyone else here?
Creative people
who
are
wrote
all right
themselves
by
a degree
me.
in paranormal investigation, raise your hand.
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah, I have one.
Really? Huh. Then we should probably get together sometime. Maybe form some sort of community or something. Look, here's what's gonna happen. You and Arlen go check out Gwen's boat. Don't forget to use the tracker. Come back once you're sure.
Are you for real? Are you sending us all the way back over there?
I'll hold down the fort here.
Oh my God.
Well,
Team Gaff.
After you then.
You bastards.
Excuse me.
We taking a break?
Uh-huh. Apparently not. Stop clapping, Dolores. You're up by 16. Right? Am I right? Dolores, she's never on time. Love her, though. She's got a great hat.
cue. Then adds an extra clap in the middle of the cue. She claps during solos, claps through tears. She clapped at Grandpa's wake last year.
See? This is what I mean. Caps for saying hi to someone on a boat. How often do you get a job that easy?
Right? How often do you get a job that easy, I wonder?
We lose the blues.
Oh my god. It's my favorite song from the mod right now.
Hey, boy.
I hate to interrupt the song, guys, but I want to crank this one up just a little bit.
They say don't wander past Miller's Ridge, where the crows won't roost on the broken bridge. But my lantern flickered and my feet moved slow, and I swear I saw a
You were so restless.
Apparently, because I made myself sick. It was worth it to get a save. I gotta run back over there.
It didn't walk, it slid and leaned like a shadow that forgot what human means. I dropped my lamp and turned to go, but I swear I saw a windigo.
You poked me so hard you
We
poked
taking a
me
break?
up.
We've been taking a break for 7 hours, Arlen. It's time to go. That's Cosmo! That's Heather's kitty.
Hi. How you doing, buddy?
Meow. A beautiful kitty.
And now he walks in a twisted form. Folks in town, they laugh and
Just for you, Sneaky.
they keep their crosses a hanging.
It's got the word Wendigo in the title. And the chorus.
Cause deep down every soul just knows. I swear I saw a windigo up where the sap don't dare to flow. With claws
Beautiful
like
song.
knives and joints all wrong, and a cry that don't belong in song. It sniffed the air and knew my name, then vanished when I called out flame. Now every night I lock and pray that it don't come back this way.
Sir, this is a Wendigo's. That's right. Now literally with 100% more theme songs. So lovely. The artist that is not actually Dolly. But, man, close enough for Minuteman work, huh?
I was fine before the band began, sitting straight with my gloves and my plan. But then that sax, it took a break.
Hey, buddy.
And honey, I
Oh, you're an evil bird.
myself to death.
Screw you.
Oh, the saxophone made me do it, slipped me a line and I blew it. One little note.
You had Wendy's for dinner? Nice. Well, that's your line. And I've accidentally said it a couple of times, so I hope you take it as the homage that it is. But I love the line, especially when you do it. It's so great. Sir, this is a Wendigo's. Like the Bats Vixen and Cat and all the other Fallout streamers saying cucumbered and over cucumbered. You just gotta use the greatest hits. That's what they're there for. Give credit where credit's due. Yeah, no.
It wasn't sin, it was sabotage that horns a hex.
What in the hell? That's another Deathclaw, you guys! How is that even freaking possible? There should be a couple of Deathclaw corpses on this very street. Ah, you gotta be shitting me. Didn't we just do this? What do you spawn a Deathclaw here every time I come through?
Ah, crap. You know why they're called Deathclaws, right?
Yeah, because they die when we shoot them. That's why they're called death claws. The last one was legendary, so I had to kill it twice. Hang on, guys. Don't die or anything. I'm trying to shoot this thing as fast as I can. My God, wait, there's more. This really needs to be a Wendigos at this point, because I can't think of anything worse other than maybe a Deathclaw. We have more Deathclaw meat. We're just going to be able to survive, I think, on Deathclaw steaks from now on. Your game is infested by Mirelurk Queens. Isn't it funny how when the Fallout load order thing breaks, you get these weird effects? I love that. When people start talking and they're like, man, I really wish that they would use Unreal 5 for the next Fallout game. And I'm like, no, don't do that. That would suck. People are like, why not? It's like, well, because every great thing about Fallout, after it leaves the door at Bethesda headquarters, comes from modders. We're all used to using the creation engine. That's number one. Number two, you know Unreal doesn't have any of the physics stuff, right? So, you know, take all of your junk and drop it off at Heather's house on the floor, come back 6 in-game days later, and it's still there. And if you left your dog there, it'll be moved around because the dog will have moved it around. You know, no. We don't need... Boy, she is really staked out on this bridge. Better her than me. I don't want to stay on one bridge for the whole playthrough. That would be like one of those terrible videos, Sneaky. Can you beat Fallout 4 standing on the bridge? No, I cannot. I cannot do that. Yeah, let's see what you got.
Let's see what you got.
Exactly what you need.
We're going to take this opportunity to provide Stash with an even greater stash for her stash. Because, yeah. Have those buff tats. Then you can have, I need that. Gotta have my day tripper, man. I know I got more drugs in this. Where are all my drugs, man? Get rid of that. One of those. You can have all of those except for 2. You can have all of those except for 2 because those are terrible for you and I can't stand them. You can have all of those except for, I don't know, 5 because those are likewise terrible. Yeah. And now I've given you too much and you're going to be all like, I can't afford to buy any of that, so what's the point? Ugh. Fine. Really? Be gone with you, Stash.
We taking a break?
Worst drug dealer ever. The bridge crashes on your game. It does, kind of, doesn't it? It did once anyway.
When? I remember. Sold her one of the pip toys. Said she didn't care as long as it played music. Yeah, she's one of the good ones, you know? Guess we might as well say hi. You know
EMS
what?
Marathon.
All those places on your map. I bet there's some kind of transaction going on.
No way to pick this.
You know, this
Tried
is
the
normally
door.
where I tell Clark I saw her floating up in a beam of light and sell him an umbrella for protection. But why don't you try that tracker thing he gave you? See maybe if she's around somewhere.
Turn on the Pit-Boy Tracker radio station.
You hear that? Where's that coming from?
Oh, there is a tracking beacon. Well, it's telling me that Gwen is not either one of those directions. Of course, I can barely hear it. Party boat. I love it. Of course you're gonna make me go this way. There's like a shitload of raiders, probably fighting some super mutants over some ghouls or something. I don't know.
You're gonna fucking pay for that!
I know, probably, but in the meantime, can you pay for it instead? I'll owe ya. Thanks.
Was that me, or was that you?
That was you.
Run away. Ready to put...
Oh no, I'm in the reload animation while I'm being shot at by raider scum. That's terrible. Well, hopefully the bats thing protects me. Or that. Either way, it's good. I'll take either of those. Why do I always go into bats when I'm reloading? What's wrong with me, you guys? You didn't see it, but I was rubbing my eyes thoughtfully.
Think they'd be open to negotiating?
No, but we just killed 6 of them in like 45 seconds. Maybe we can just finish them off instead? Negotiation seems like a weird thing for us to initiate at this point.
Shit! Crab!
Shit, crab. Maximum crabs, man!
Damn. You heard that thing beeping, right? Well... I guess we know what happened to Gwen. Damn shame. Clark's tracker must have been tuned to the Pip toys. That's why we didn't set it off. And you found her keys, huh? Well, I hate to say it, but rule of the wasteland. Guess it's your houseboat now.
If
At least
you
took
guys,
care of the neighbors
if.
already. Either way, there you go. Not snatched up by aliens or the Institute, but slowly digesting inside a giant crab. Turns out the truth is worse than the shit we make up, right? Well, let's tell them what happened and get our caps.
The truth is generally worse than the shit that we make up, unfortunately. And stay down. Maximum crabs. Well, that's a bummer. I wanted to meet Gwen. I guess she's no longer with us, though, so... I guess we'll do the next best thing and go meet her ship, the party boat. Unless she threw that Pip-Boy in the water because she got frustrated with it not picking up Travis. She's still here somewhere. Oh, I bet I know who designed this, even if I didn't see them do it live on stream. Silver Shroud outfit in the corner. Dead giveaway. This is really nice. Look at this.
We taking a break?
Happy to assist with anything you may need.
Well, look at that. Yeah, I got the tracker from a Mirelurk. Or got the key, anyway.
I'm good for now, thanks.
If I can be of further assistance, you'll know where to find me. I am your robot butler. How may I be of service?
No, don't say it. Don't say it. I would have sworn that I...
Just looking for a drink.
Feeling a bit parched, sir?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so it says now to go back outside. Something fishy, return to Clark. So that bugged out for you and something different happened, I take it? Okay.
looks like we're heading back to Clark. A lot of the old backseat fronties. Poor Arlen thinks we're taking a break everywhere we go, no matter what we do. Heather don't give a damn. She's like, down for whatever. Let's go. Yeah, Ron, how long are your loading screens in Fallout 4 right now? Because, buddy, I never noticed, but these are a touch too long. And that needs to be corrected when I move everything over to Mod Organizer 2 for sure. OMG. Oh my god, no physics stuff. That's 80% of Bethesda's charm, at least. At least. The jank physics are a must. And I'll take the jank physics any day over, you know, yet another Unreal 5 game. Not gonna lie. It's my personal preference. So I still hear music, and the center of the Fallout logo is still making the trippy circles. Usually Ron's mod kicks back on and starts playing music just before it resolves to the outside world for me. But if it goes down again, well, I guess we'll just know what we already know, right? Yours are pretty bad, but you have 612 mods. You're a maniac. Maniac. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and assume that this is crashed. And the last time I tried to tab out and do that little trick, it hard crashed and locked up everything terribly, so. Oh. Or not. Wow. Yeah, I gotta reinstall everything on Mod Organizer 2, Sneaky. And right now I'm running the next generation version. I'm gonna go back, I think, to the previous version. We'll see if I can salvage my save, but if I can't, that'll be fine.
Hands where I can see it.
No, thanks. I'm not stopping to show you my hands. No, it's a fantastic one. The long loading time fix. There's another one too, but I think the long loading time fix is the newer, more up-to-date version of that process. So we will definitely make it happen. Yeah, well, patience is obviously a virtue, but after the night I've had, Raven, it's not that I'm lacking patience, it's I'm lacking faith, I think, is what it really comes down to. I'm expecting it to go haywire again. I'm also expecting to run into another Deathclaw running through here on the way to see Clark. Because I see no reason why we should, you know, break up the streak or anything. We saw a Deathclaw on the way. Okay, not Deathclaws this time.
Open fire!
No, you open fire.
The side! Go for the side!
You left one thing hanging out there, pal. And that was a bad deal for you all the way around. But no Deathclaw, so there you go. Mr. Outside recommended the long loading times mod from his mod list. Mr. Outside was in here earlier. That's awesome. Oh, please. Not again, not more. Not now, man. We're going to get back to Clark, and then we're going to call it a night. I got to get up and move around anyway. But I have had a blast with you guys tonight. Bugs and all. Weirdness and all. And I'm so happy that you were here and hanging out and chatting with me. I really appreciate it. It's super awesome.
Got to see all kinds of faces tonight. What a beautiful thing.
Jeez, your Geiger counter's going nuts.
Awesome. Mr. Outside House? That's great, man. Well, he came by earlier, before I saw you anyway. Introduced himself, said he was following the stream, and liked what he saw, and I was like, thank you. You know, first time I've met him. You know how it goes. Seemed like a nice guy, so very cool. I'll have to check out his stream. He said he was streaming earlier, so. But I appreciate Sneaky. It's been awesome having you here. Raven, of course. Ron. Everybody else who was here. Normally I would scroll up and see a bunch of names. Otto was one of the last people here. Earlier was Thorgan and Ghost and all the fellas. Jeremy. Lots and lots of awesome people. A couple of new names that I never saw before that I'm definitely not going to remember off the top of my head right now. And I'm not going to be able to tab out and look at. But know that I appreciate every single last one of you. And I'm going to leave you with the thing that I always say at the end of my streams. Bats, shout out to you because you taught me this important and valuable lesson about gratitude. And I'll never forget it. Stay curious. Keep making and trying new things. And try to love each other tomorrow and the next day, even when it sucks, even when it's hard. Ewok, my lovely friend, every time I see your face, it makes me smile. But yeah, try to spread a little love around and take it to the next level when you can, even when it sucks. And I think it's going to work out for all of us. I hope. Mo, I hope you're sleeping soundly. And good night, all. From the wasteland, from Bubbles to you. Happy Friday or Saturday, whatever the case may be. Night, night. Night, John boy.